YouTube, welcome back to my channel, man. I'm back, man. Today is Saturday, November 1st, man. 1st of November, man. I usually do this. I usually do this video early in the morning time, man. But decided to switch up a little bit. Today was the weekend, man. Got out early with family, spent some time with them. Went to my like a little Saturday morning market. I told y'all before. Went to that early this morning, then ran some errands and stuff like that. Watched some football. So I'm doing this video a little later, about 5:05. Did upload my other videos, my React channel. So I want y'all to go check those out, man. But just did a little stuff a little different today, man. But everything was good. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, I am Marcus. This is my channel called Focused on My Flow, where I drop videos, daily check-ins every single day, man. Let y'all know how I'm feeling, how life is going, ups, downs, highs, and lows. And let y'all know when, man, you know, checking each other's mentals, man. Checking on y'all mentals, checking on your mentals, loved ones, your loved ones' mental, you know, and just check on people, man. That's what we should be doing, man. But yeah, so Friday was a good day. Ended off. My daughter got a purple yesterday after school, so we did a trick or treating. I didn't record any of the trick or treating where we were. Went over to some family's house and kind of trick or treated around the neighborhood. It was all done up, and a lot of like houses that were had decorations and stuff, but around the neighborhood they really didn't have any street lights, so it was pitch dark. So I wouldn't have been able to really get any good shots. So. But other than that, man, did really good. My daughter, I think, was Belle, and my son was Edward Scissorhands. So that was cute, man. Did that. My wife, of course, did an amazing job in picking those costumes out for my kids. I think next on the menu, man, got my daughter and my son's birthday, both their birthday in month of November. So good and bad, man. You got two things you got to get, but luckily we came up with a great idea this year to do their birthday party together. So because the dates are so close, so we did it together. Found some place already, so that'll be coming up, man. We'll knock that out of the way, and then like I said, got Thanksgiving this month, Christmas next month, and then New Year's, man. So you know, just trying to finish off the year strong. Like I said, man, stay healthy. When people have New Year's resolutions, man, I don't really have a New Year's resolution. I think mine pretty much the same every single year, man. Get in the best shape of my life, make as much money as I can, man, and live a life that I want to live before my time is up, man. So that's pretty much how I go on that, man. I don't really have a New Year's resolution, man. Just trying to get bigger, trying to get better and better every single day. Try to succeed in everything that I do, man. Try to keep pushing yourself every single day to be the best version of you. You know, that's all we can do is be the best version of ourselves, and you know, and try to embody the things that we want to embody, especially when we got kids, man. Try to pass on that knowledge to our kids, you know. And like I said, we all are not in the place that we want to be, man. So we all are striving to be a better version of ourselves every single day, you know, and that's what we're going towards. So yeah, man, that's what we're trying to get into. Like I said, man, it's you know, it's getting better and better. Excuse me that. Yeah, man, that's what we strive to be. What we strive to try to do, man. It's working out, man. But like I said, I'm doing good. Like I said, ended off week. I think it's the into week 4, man. Like I said, I've been going a month strong right now. So getting these videos out day by day, man. Haven't missed a day yet since I picked this camera up and started just documenting life, man. So I got to document life and just let y'all know how I'm doing, man. Like I said, was blessed enough to have this platform that y'all gave me to be able to express what's going on in my head. Good, like I said, good, bad, highs and lows, ups and downs, trials and tribulations, man. But thankful that y'all giving me a platform that I can open up and be myself, be more vulnerable, and like I said, it's worked out for the better, man. Like I said, I know I'm not gonna have all good days. At the point when I did pick this camera up, I was going through. Was going through a rough time, and then throughout the month, man, I got through that time, and y'all seen in front of this camera, and I've had some ups and downs through it, but right now we're trying to stay up, and we're trying to remain up there and keep going higher and higher. So things been going good, man. I can say at the end of the day, I'm blessed to be alive, and you know, as hard as life may get sometimes, you know, that blessing in itself to be alive is enough motivation to conquer anything, even though you feel like everything about life is beating you down every single day. the blessing of just being alive is enough. That's more than enough, right? It's more than enough, because at the end of the day, if you're alive and you got a chance to make something of the situation and make it greater than what it already is, depending on your current situation, as long as you're alive, you have a chance to make it better. So, like I said, regardless of what we're in, it may not be what we want to be, but just by being alive and just by waking up, that means that you get another opportunity to work at making it better. So there's no bigger blessing than that in itself, man. So I just want everybody to appreciate life in itself, man. You know, like I said, don't dwell on that you're not where you want to be, because we all want perfection, and we want to be a certain place. You know, and sometimes things are meant to be and sometimes they're not. But as long as you're alive, that means that you have a chance to better your current situation, right? And that in itself is man, that in itself, a lot of people didn't wake up today to even get that opportunity. So, like I said, man, it's a blessing there. Just working on, like I said, getting better, man. I'm like I said, getting these videos out. Not the best videos in the world, but this is a voice diary for myself, man. To be able to get out my thoughts and be able to put myself in a less stressed place, you know, mentally in a better place than I was earlier. You know, every single day you're not in a good place. So this is a way for me to get all those joggle thoughts in my head out, express them, say them, hear myself say them out loud, and then piece them together. You know, all the stuff that I may say is not going to make sense in my brain. Of course, everybody has done, but once we get it out, we piece it together, and then we kind of, like puzzle pieces, we slowly bring them together and they form something. So I think that's where we all are at in life right now. We're working on a big puzzle, man, and that puzzle is life, you know, and we're trying to piece it together every single day. And sometimes we're trying to make puzzle pieces fit where they're not supposed to fit, and that's not how it works. And we're trying to cram them in there, and then we got to start over. So it takes time, slow and steady, you know, finding the right puzzle piece for the right place, you know, because once we find the puzzle piece for the right place, then we figure out where it is, and then we know where we're supposed to be, and then we end up where we're supposed to be. So, man, other than that, man, everything is going good, man. Weekend. Hope everybody had an amazing Halloween last night, man. Hope everybody was safe. Hope everybody took the kids out, man. Had a great time. I've seen a lot of different Halloween costumes, man. So hope everybody just had fun, man. But most of all, hope everybody was safe. It's the most important thing, man. You know, but everybody did with that, man. Like I said, next holiday we got up is, I got birthdays. Like I said, my kids' birthdays and Thanksgiving coming up. So it's all gonna be kind of tied in one, man. But it's taking it, man, week by week, man, day by day, week by week, man. You know, morning, afternoon, and evening, and night. You know, trying to just better myself, man. Because, like I said, I think we all have things that we want to, you know, accomplish in life, or things that we think that we should have done, or places that we think we should have went, or circumstances that we think we should have been in, or we're not where we want to be. So that's just a focus of mine, to just, you know, things that haven't really worked, trying to refocus them. You know, that's what you want to do. Don't, you know, if it's something that you want to do and it doesn't work, don't think that, oh, that's just how it's supposed to be. No, fix it. Figure out another way to do it. Figure out another way to reconstruct it so it works. Don't give up on it, especially if it's your dream. Just keep figuring it out, man. It's like I can say, that's the big thing with me and my training. I love football. I love doing it, but it just hasn't worked out in my favor, and that sucks. And at times you want to give up on it, but you know, it's like, damn, I don't have so much time left on this earth, right? And like I said, I'm on the back half of my 30s now, man. Late 30s, man, going on 40, man. And, you know, you start to realize, like, damn, hey, this ain't my thought process now. Can't be how it was when I was mid 20s, late 20s, about to be 30. You know, it's completely different. So now you start to realize, like, man, I'm on the back half of this, man. You see a lot of people pass away at very young ages, and it's like, okay, now I'm running out of time. And that's how I feel. I feel like I'm running out of time, and I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish. And it's just like, man, like, you got to figure it out. It hasn't worked yet. It hasn't worked out the way I want. And I know, and sometimes you feel like, I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to be doing this. But it still hasn't worked out, and I've tried everything. I've tried it this way, and I switched up and tried it this way. But why hasn't it worked? And then it doesn't help with social media. We watch everybody else succeeding in a field that we want to be succeeding in it. We don't want to be succeeding in it just for the money. We love to do it, and we know we should. In certain ways, we feel as though we should be there more than the other person. So now we watch another person lane and watch how successful they are in it, and we're not successful. And now it's being frustrated, and it's frustrating us because we're not where we want to be. And it's just like, man, you know, they tell you just keep trying. You know, you never know when it's going to take off, when it's going to do what you want, how you wanted to do, when you wanted to do it. You know, and it's mentally, it's just a mind game because it can put you over and over, and it's like telling you ain't supposed to be this, and you ain't supposed to do this, and you know, you start to second guess now what you're doing, second guess, are you the right person to be doing it? Am I supposed to be here? You know, am I ever gonna succeed in this? Or, you know, and then we start to forget like how much time and work that we put into it, you know, and you gotta just realize sometimes that yes, it's just not meant for everybody, but the time that you have on earth is so sparse, such an unknown that something gotta give, something gotta flip over, something gotta be figured out, because it's almost like you feel like if I don't figure this out, man, I'm gonna end up dying before I succeed or before I even see some success, you know. And it sucks, man, because you know a lot of times, man, you see a lot of your work, man. Especially, I'm not a person to look back on what I've done, you know, because I feel like if you look back on what you've done, then it's slowing you down from moving forward, right? Some people say you need to look back and reminisce, but even reminiscing, man, you got to move forward, and you got to focus on what's coming versus what you already passed. But sometimes even when it creeps in your head, you think about what you've done, you're like, damn, I've put in more work than a person that hasn't, but that person is where I want to be. And how did that person get that opportunity? How are they succeeding? How are they thriving, you know, in the space that I'm in? And I'm still at square one. And then it becomes, okay, I'm not hating. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what can I do differently? Lord, give me a sign. Give me, you know, and I ain't asking you to give me, just show me. That makes sense. Show me a sign. Show me another different way that I need to go into so that I can be successful and be one of the top earners in this, top people in this space, you know. And sometimes it can feel like you search for the sign for a very long time, and it still hasn't peeked its head out. So, man, I tell a lot of people I say all that to say that, man, whatever your dream is, whatever your passion is, once you know, some people never find their passion in life. They work a job and never find what they truly love. Find what you love. Find the thing that you'll do regardless of whether you're making no money. You know, something you'll do when no one's watching. Something that you just fills up your cup. And then when you find that thing that you really love, then figure out a way to turn it into a profession so you can make money off of it and take care of your family. Once you unlock that key to life, things and possibilities are endless. And the world is yours, you know. So, but yeah, man, just wanted to touch bases. Like I said, thoughts that I have in my head, man. Just want to, like I said, this conversation I have with y'all, man. I bring to y'all give me a comfortable space to be vulnerable and open up and have these conversations. Y'all give me a lending ear, you know, and y'all don't judge. So, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for that and giving me that space, man, and making me comfortable to be able to talk about stuff how I be thinking about it and not just keep it bottled all up in my head, man. So I appreciate that, man. But with that being said, man, appreciate y'all for locking in with me, man. Y'all go ahead and enjoy your weekend, man. Start back up, like I said, week 4 coming to an end. Y'all know Sundays, that's when I start my new week. So tomorrow will be the start of week 5, man. So wrap that up for me. It's start week 5, and I appreciate y'all for that, man. For locking it with me, man. As always, how I end it, man. I tell y'all to love on your loved ones, man. Tell the people that's close enough to you, hug them, love them. Tell them that you're there for them. Tell them that they got a lending ear in yourself. Tell them that you'll listen without judgment, and you'll always be there. And spread positivity, man. Fix yourself. Make sure you are doing good before you decide to help somebody else. because without that, man, you can't spread love the right way. You can't help anybody else unless you help yourself first. I solely believe that. Put yourself first. A lot of times we don't do that. So put yourself first, help yourself. Like I said, man. With that being said, man, like I said, love y'all to death, man. Appreciate y'all and thank y'all for being here with me. Giving me this opportunity, man. Like I say, I won't say it till next time, but y'all know how it is. I'm going strong. Appreciate y'all for holding me accountable. Until tomorrow, man. I'll lock in with y'all. Appreciate it. Peace.